Hey, Alan here from Damn Good Reviews. Today I have the Minos Moka Pot, and I've been using it for a couple weeks now. And a Moka Pot pretty much works like a percolator if you ever had that for coffee. This one you put on the stove. You may have seen percolators that go on the stove, and they're typically called Moka Pots. So this one again is called the Minos Moka Pot. You may have seen the unboxing video. There's a variety of different silicone handles come with it. Really nice. I believe it's stainless steel, and you see in there that's where it percolates out. And then I'm actually just making a coffee right now. So after doing some tests and watching some other videos, I found that the best way to do it is really to heat up some water on its own, like in a tea kettle, because otherwise if you put it right in the Moka Pot, what's going to happen is that you're cooking the coffee as it's heating up. You don't want to do that. So I already started heating that up. That's getting ready to boil. I'm actually going to turn that off. And I started using espresso beans, which this is really for espresso, but I just thought it was too bitter. I'm not that big of an espresso, cappuccino fan, things like that. But I actually just put some regular coffee grounds in there. Seems to work really well. Mixed nice coffee. Now this is a 3-cup, but it's not 3 coffee cups. It's 3 espresso cups, so they're small. So you can probably get 1, maybe 2 out of it. However, I've been making almost like an espresso cappuccino with it, with the normal beans, and I like that just as well, just as good, without being so overly strong. But then again, you can put less beans and grounds and work with that depending on whatever your flavor liking is. So right there, we put the grounds in there, and then that's where the water is gonna go. So, and keep in mind, this will be hot because it is stainless steel. So let's go do that. So I'm going to check that out right now. Take this, and then we're going to pour it. There's like a little valve in there. I'm just going to pour it right up to the valve. Right there. It is hot. So next we're going to take the grounds right there, drop it into place. This is, I guess, I don't know what they actually call it, but it flattens the grounds out. You don't have to stamp it down. I found that it actually works better if you don't stamp it down. You just put it right in there. And then let's go ahead. We're gonna put this on, and it is actually it's really hot. So I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Right there, grab it. Be careful because it is hot. And so when we brew it, what's going to happen is we're going to leave the top open, and then it's going to percolate at the top. We're going to put it on the burner, and we're going to make a very small flame on this. Actually, we're just going to take this, and we're going to put it on the smaller burner in the back here, and we're just going to let it go to work. In the meantime, what I did is I thought this was really nice. I have a French press. Took some milk, just put it in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds just to warm it up. And then I'm gonna actually press it and froth it. This works really nice as well, using a French press. If you don't have one, you can always pick one up online, relatively inexpensive. And this is a nice way to froth it. So I'm gonna let that go ahead and cook and finish percolating, brewing in the Minos Moka Pot, and then I'm going to go ahead and pour it. But overall, after using it for a while, I really like how the coffee comes out. It's really delicious, way better than something like one of those K-cup things. It's pretty much night and day. You can do a lot of different types of grounds in there. It does take a little bit longer than maybe just brewing a normal pot, but hey, if you want some good flavor, you gotta wait for a little bit. So we're gonna let that brew, and we'll be right back. So now the coffee is pretty much done. I just wanted to heat it up a little bit more, get the percolation going. It took about another minute, but remember, we poured boiling water into the bottom already. So if we grab this, you wanna keep in mind, even though it's silicone, goes the top there, even though it's silicone handle, it's still very hot. So do keep that in mind. Don't try to unscrew this or anything. So I have that. That's ready to go. And then I'm going to take the milk, froth it a little bit more, aerate it a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and you'll see. Remember, it's 3 cups, but it's 3 little cups because they're espresso cups. This is actually really light, this coffee, but you can always make it darker depending on what you like. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dump this in. Remember, this milk, actually, so you got a nice little froth on top there. I put sugar in it, and that's it. So that's the Minos Moka Pot right here. Really, really nice and well constructed. It is small. You know, if you want to get something maybe that's just for coffee, you want to do something a little bit bigger, but I think for espresso it'd be really great if that's what you like to drink. I would use those tips that I provided, you know, just heat up the water first because you don't want to cook the coffee as the cold water is heating up. But use those tips, try it out, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's a nice little thing to have. Again, you can always switch out the colors on here, but I really enjoy using the Minos Moka Pot. So I'm Alan from Damn Good Reviews. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe right here on YouTube, and we'll see you soon.